Hi, today in this video we will be seeing the part 1 current affairs that is related to economics and mainly from the month of April 2022. We will be covering all the sources that have been mentioned here and we call it as your short question series. Let's begin the video. The first question, poverty estimates in India report is released by IMF, second World Bank, third Finance Ministry, fourth Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative. Do remember the short form Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative. It will be helping us in the next slides of the same video. So here the right answer is 1 and 2 combined. That is International Monetary Fund as well as World Bank. They both combined, they have released the poverty estimates in India report. Right, they have talked about the poverty that is being in India and how it has declined over the years. Second question, CMIE recently seen in news stands for Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, Crime Monitoring Intelligence Agency, Cyber Monitoring and Investigation Emergency Team, and Center for Monitoring International Economics. Here the right answer is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, right? Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. Even in my previous video, I have told you how to eliminate these options. See, in the second option, there is agency and there is no A in this given word, right? Therefore, you can eliminate this. And the third one, Cyber Monitoring and Investigation Emergency Team, it is there, right? But where is the team? The team is not given in this, the abbreviation, right? Therefore, you can eliminate. There is another one option that you can identify the answer, that is called as law of similarity. Like, see, in the first and the fourth option, there are similar options, right? Center for Monitoring Indian Economy and Center for Monitoring International Economics. If you go or if you have read thoroughly or you have been following the current affairs for my past many months, then you will get to know that there can't be a monitoring for only economy at that too at the international level, because it is not an environment concept, right? Because each and every economic aspects change from state to state, from country to country. Therefore, you can eliminate this option, and according to law of similarity, you can go for option number 1, that is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. Next question. Well-being approach is a type of approach to calculate the poverty is given by. Right. There are mainly 3 types of well-being. This person has mentioned about the well-being approach, and he called it as being, having, and loving. See, if you draw Venn diagram, it's like this. It's called as being, having, and loving. This approach was in order to calculate the poverty, he gave this approach. Who was that person? First one, Milton Friedman. Second, Adam Smith. Third, Eric Allard. And fourth, Amartya Sen. Here the right answer is Eric Allard. Now you need to understand what is this being, having, and loving. Being is nothing but spiritual, emotional, and having is material, loving is social. Overall, it is in the middle. What you gain is nothing but well-being, right? Depending upon this well-being concept, you will be calculating the poverty. Now here the question is, the Indian born Amartya Sen, what did he give to the economics part in order to calculate the poverty? He gave the concept called capabilities approach, in which he mentions about the 5 capabilities. One is economic capability, second is human capability, third one is political capability, and fourth one socio-cultural capability, and the final is security capabilities. Depending upon these capabilities, you will be calculating the poverty, and this is given by Amartya Sen. Whereas the answer for this question is Eric Allard. And do remember the capabilities approach, it is also used by OECD, that is Organization for Economic and OECD, right? Economic Cooperation Development. This also uses the same approach, that is capability approach, in order to calculate the poverty. Consider the following statements regarding poverty in India. As per the World Bank, there is a 12% decline in extreme poverty in India, comparison between 2011 and 2019. Second, IMF paper suggested that India has almost eliminated extreme poverty. India has almost eliminated extreme poverty, reaching 10% in 2019 from 20.8% in 2011. Which of the following statements are true? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Here the right answer is 1 only, right? As per the World Bank, India there is a 12.3%, exactly if you go, it is 12.3% decline in the extreme poverty in India when you compare from 2011 to 2019. But whereas IMF paper suggested that India has almost eliminated extreme poverty. Until this, the statement is correct. But here there is a tampering of the question, right? It has reached 1.3% in 2019 compared to 10% in 2011. So this option is eliminated. Only one is the right answer. Next question. Multi-dimensional poverty index is given by IMF, World Bank, UNDP and Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative. Multi-dimensional poverty index is given by United Nations Development Program, right? This organization has given the multi-dimensional poverty index. Now your task is to mention in the comment box where is the headquarters of this UNDP. Next question. National multi-dimensional poverty index. Recently we have seen multi-dimensional poverty index, but this is asking about national multi-dimensional poverty index. First one, Niti Ayoga, UNDP, OPHI, that is nothing but Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative, and fourth, all of the three of them combined. Here the right answer is all three of them combined. That is Niti Ayoga, UNDP and Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative. Next question. Consumer expenditure survey is released every dash years once. That means consumer expenditure survey. Basically you need to understand this is released by National Statistical Organization and it is released for each and every 5 years once. For every 5 years this is released. So here the right answer is 5 years. Next question. As of 2022, India's current account deficit reached dash percentage of GDP. 1.8%, second 2.8, 3.6 and 4.1. See, I can even give an option in order to eliminate these type of questions. If you don't know any of the facts, then do rely on this trick that eliminate the lowest and the highest numbers. Eliminate the lowest and the highest numbers. We will be eliminating 1.8 and 4.1. The remaining are 2.8 and 3.6, right? If you know or thoroughly know the economics, then you can get to know that India's current account deficit recently has it reduced, right? That means that it can't be the higher portion. You can eliminate 3.6. The remaining option is 2.8%. 2.8% of GDP is India's current account deficit as of 2022. Next question. Crude oil, gold, mobiles comes under which part of balance of payment? First one, current accounts invisible part. Second, current accounts visible part. Capital accounts investment part and capital accounts bank account. See, crude oil, gold and mobiles, these are not at all a capital accounts part, right? So you can eliminate the two options. The remaining are current accounts invisible part and current accounts visible part. See, these are all the tangible assets, right? This is nothing but current accounts visible part. Asian financial crisis was recently seen in news. It took place in which year? 2020, 2021, 1997 and 2008-2009. Here the right answer is 1997. In 1997 there was a crisis and it was named as Asian financial crisis. Which was the crisis that was in 2008-2009? You do mention in the comment box. Let's move on to next question. As of March 2022, what is the India's forex reserve? India's forex reserve in terms of billion dollars. 642, second 607, third 599 and 612. See, even if you don't know the options, as I told in the previous slide, you can eliminate by eliminating lowest and highest, right? What is the lowest here? 599, you can remove this. What is the highest here? 642, you can remove this. The remaining are 607 and 612. In this type, you need to take a guess, right? If you don't know the answer. But here the right answer is 607. $607 billion is India's forex reserve as of 2022 March because it has recently reduced from 642 to 607. Next question. Open network for digital commerce is by which ministry? Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Ministry of Broadcasting, Ministry of Commerce and Industry and Ministry of Heavy Industries. See, Open Network for Digital Commerce, it is released by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. What does it stands for? See, as you know, or everyone knows that UPI, Unified Payment Interface. Even if you are on different banks, you are able to transfer the money from one bank to another bank. In the same way, the Open Network for Digital Commerce is nothing but you are a seller on Flipkart or Amazon and you are a buyer, right? But you are on different platforms. What does this Open Network Digital Commerce is trying to do? That it is trying to give you a single platform where a buyer can buy both the products on the same platform. This is nothing but in the pattern of UPI, right? The Open Network for Digital Commerce is given by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Next question. Taper tantrum of 2013 was in news. It was related to pull out of financial FII institutional investments. Second, infrastructure fallout due to earthquake. Third, bottleneck in policy of Indian government. And 3D printing device. Taper tantrum, it was held in 2013 due to some financial crisis. Suddenly, the FIIs were pulled out from a certain country and it was named as Taper tantrum of 2013. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, you can hit the like button. And if you wish to subscribe, do subscribe. For PDF, you can join the Telegram channel. The link will be provided in the description. In the previous parts, we have created some 10 to 11 videos on the same current affairs that will be useful for all the examinations. You can watch those. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice day.